EDCO serves a variety of purposes within our community. In addition to recruitment, I see them also as working in retention, and that's where we really complement each other, because both of our efforts are looking at helping to make our existing businesses stronger. I think EDCO is really good at being able to assess what people need, what businesses need. And in doing so, they can help them in directing them to the best resources, to the best service, to help those businesses in growing and creating more jobs.
It was kind of organic. I believe we both saw the opportunity, and we both saw the need that, if we came together, we could actually do great things together. And I believe that we kind of operate in parallel, and they've been a great supporter, and we've really appreciated them bringing us into the fold of the BBC with the inclusion of the Unconference this past year, which was a great success. And I think that the organizations together really make a strong unit within the region.
EDCO, through their support of local businesses, manufacturers, and through the development of these regional employer consortiums like the High Desert Enterprise Consortium, have really been able to articulate workforce training needs of those businesses.
Really, they are an invaluable partner with COVA on many elements. Probably the foremost partnership that we have forged is in the development of commercial air service, both retaining the service that we have and soliciting and seeking new service.
Kind of dabbled with EDCO at the beginning, attended a few pub talks, and just was getting our feet wet in that world, learning about the investment community. But we were so new at Play Outdoors and really discovering what we wanted to do with the company, and I really think EDCO helped us do that. I think a lot of it was just having someone to guide us through the process and teaching us about what raising money is like. If we were a candidate for raising money, I think that was one of the biggest questions. Are we investment ready? And coaching us down that road, putting the pitch together, dialing in the business plan, how much money do we raise, who do we talk to?
EDCO was invaluable from the beginning. From the minute I walked in the door and said that I wanted to pitch at Pub Talk, I met with Dana and with Scott, and they helped me with my business model. They looked at the business plan and then really helped me pull together my first 10-minute pitch for Pub Talk. And I did that about 2 weeks later. Pitching at BBC was really a turning point for me. My first investor that came on saw me at the practice pitch for BBC, which was a Pub Talk event. And then after that, literally the rest of my investors saw me at BBC. So all the money that I've raised to date was a direct result of that pitch at BBC.
In terms of EDCO's relationship with Ben Broadband, the primary opportunity we've had to work together directly was with our vault project.
By knowing who to talk to right away, it made it so that absolutely not only save time, but sometimes if you don't start in the right place, you may not get there, or you may stumble along the way. This way we took all the risk out of it.
They bring the business perspective. They understand how infrastructure needs impact businesses, and lacking that, I don't think we'd be as efficient or targeted with, for instance, pursuing grants, funding for infrastructure or community facilities.
When we were making the decision to move down here, one of the big questions was, were we going to try and accomplish it in a short time frame, or were we going to have to pass altogether because we couldn't get it done within the time frame we needed to. The value of having access to all the local information as well as the economic incentives, and being able to navigate those waters, it's not an easy thing to go through, but with EDCO's assistance, they made it very simple and easy.
Other times there are grants, federal grants, or tax incentives that they introduce us to, or overall grants from the state or federal government that they're familiar with that can help us to educate our employees, expand, become more efficient with our business.
EDCO is acutely aware of all of those things for the reasons that they provide the support for. They also are very tied in with the state, especially with the economic development zone, and they were very helpful and instrumental for us to figure out how to weave through that paperwork and make this project happen.
Yeah, definitely the website helped a lot because all the information we were looking for was already there. information about the counties, the cities, the population mix, the level of education, even the utilities and the utility costs. I mean, everything that we could look to put into a cost-benefit analysis, as well as what we were looking for the future of the company, was already on the website. We didn't have to hunt it down.
Through our Lean initiative, and with HIDEC's help and the other organizations in Central Oregon, we've not only saved money, but we also have improved our quality and getting better at what we do every day. Bringing in other organizations to look at our problem, opening up our business for others to help us, made us look at problem solving in a different way and really benefited everyone here at Deschutes Brewery.
You know, I see what they do for business expansion, kind of the go-between between the cities and the county and the business people, because what business people need is not always what cities and counties see. From the beginnings of the project to the cost when it ended was twice as much as what the city was counting on. So of course they put the money in, they need to get it back in rent. And since EDCO stepped up and helped us get the deferral and stuff, that gives us, you know, 5 years to get situated, to get our cash flow going and that kind of stuff.
The fact that they offered, the city and the county offered the forgivable loan program really was a match, I guess, to where we were going, because they said, if you're interested in employing people, then we're interested in helping you. And we said, that's why we're coming, so thank you very much.
EDCO's help on the permitting side really did provide a lot of assistance with that, as well as just even introducing us to local contractors and things of that nature. That was also very helpful.
So EDCO's acted as an advocate for us in a number of different ways. Number one, networking within the city, other leaders in the business community, so that we learn from one another, and that is through HIDEC and Lean. They also act as a kind of a relationship builder with other parts of the government, the county, the city, and when we have issues that we're struggling with, and help us, for example, expand our brewery or expand downtown or deal with water rates or sewer rates and those types of issues.
EDCO really played a facilitation role in that instance, putting us together with some of the state contacts with regards to incentive opportunities that might be helpful, given the capital investment behind the vault, which really is a traded sector opportunity, because we'll be bringing business to Central Oregon that wouldn't be here otherwise, and that's really EDCO's mission.
We have so many entrepreneurs in this region already that have great ideas and great concepts and great products, and they just need help. They're, you know, in my case, I was doing it all by myself for 5 years.
Gosh, the results have just been huge in so many ways, just in the networking opportunities, the exposure that Play Outdoors has gotten in the local Bend community, in the Portland and Pacific Northwest.
I was reluctant to call EDCO because I was afraid that they would just be like another government organization or unfriendly towards us, and it really was the best call that I made.
EDCO is basically bridging the gap. They stand over the gap with 1 foot on either side, and they help represent business to the community and the community to the business.